Happy Friday, YouTube. What is up? It's your roof freaking sergeant. How the hell's everybody been? Hey, I just want to clear the air. Guys, I do not live at that address anymore. Therefore, I don't have the Mofi, okay? So some of y'all, I swear I mention it in almost all my videos. I'm moving. I'm not going to have the Mofi anymore, or I've already moved. And y'all still ask me the same fucking questions. It drives me fucking crazy. Listen, anyway, sorry about the profanity, guys. It's Friday. It was a long freaking week. So check this out. The only reason why I do videos is because I get accumulating questions, pretty much the same damn questions over and over again. So one of the questions that was asked is NAT types, right? We'll get the least important question out of the way. NAT. I have a strict NAT for my PlayStation, my Xbox, whatever the fuck the case may be. Guys, go on fucking YouTube and look that crap up. And I hope you're not using the Mofi for your router. You're using a gaming router plugged into the Mofi. And adjust those settings, okay? The biggest problem people are having are with AT&T. I can't help that. Listen, if you tweak your routers, you can open the ports, you can turn on DMZ, you put in special numbers that the person walks you through step by step on how to do, and you freaking do it. I'm not gonna do it for y'all because I don't have my Mofi. So do the damn research. Oh my God, everything is on the fucking internet now. So, and so are a bunch of antennas and Mofi videos, thanks to me, right? So, the other question number 2, how is, basically my SIM won't work on my Mofi. Verizon sends me an email or a text, says, sorry, you cannot use this SIM in this device. However, we can get you a SIM card with data, okay? So check this out, and I want you guys to listen to me and listen to me good because I'm being dead ass serious with you. This is not me just flapping at the gums. This is why I'm posting this video. I'm pretty sure I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again, black and white. The kinds of SIM cards that you put into a Mofi, right? With the major carriers especially. I know this for Verizon specifically, because I'm not going to just say for sure, because I didn't test the other ones, that they have to be a data plan only. Not text, call, and an unlimited data plan for your phone. That shit will not work. I will say it again. A SIM card plan from a cell phone, i.e., a Verizon Start Unlimited plan, a Go Unlimited plan, whatever, will not work in a Mofi. But John, you said that the Mofi takes cellular SIM cards and I have an unlimited data plan. But first of all, you don't have an unlimited data plan, Mofo. You are going to be capped and throttled down after so many gigs of data on your Start Unlimited. I have Start Unlimited on all of my devices. I think it's like, I don't know, after 25 gigs, maybe, I get throttled, okay? The good thing about being on that plan is 90% of the time, if I'm at the house, I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't burn through my LTE data, right? So why do I need a high unlimited plan? Why is there different unlimited plans? Because if you don't read the fine print, these plans are throttled. It's just like if you have Viasat, right? Or HughesNet. It says unlimited data. Yeah, 25 gigs. Then you're throttled down to nothing, right? It's the same thing with cell carriers, guys. They are controlling the amount of data you use, so you're using it for what it's used for. A cell phone, you should only be checking the internet, maybe watching a YouTube clip, maybe checking an email, maybe, just maybe, browsing the web, okay? That is what they want you to use your cell phones for. And watch maybe a couple videos, okay? Just little ones. In today's age, I'll give you a little science lesson. We use a fuck ton of data, right? We use a ton of data. And it all started, you remember back when the iPhones first started coming out, they had 8 gigs. And then the next cell phone came out and they had a 16 gig, all right? And then they had a 32 gig. And then they had a 64 gig. Now we're up to 128 gigs. I think mine's like a 128 or a 256, right? So we went from 8 to 256, and I think they're getting bigger, okay? It's because we as people use more data. Has anything changed since then? Fuck no. From the i4 or the iPhone 5, up till the current iPhone 12, which I have an 11 Pro Plus, Pro Max, the technology was the same. Okay, guys, they just made the firmware faster, the CPUs in the phones faster, yada, yada, yada. And that is why 4G LTE is still a viable way to use internet, because before you were able to get phone plans with real unlimited data because you only had so much data that they offered in the fucking first place. Then they came out with those unlimited plans. And Verizon had one years ago, guys. And it was called the Legacy Plan. And that was a truly unlimited plan that they went bye-bye and said, no, get the Go Unlimited. It's cheaper. Or whatever fucking plan came after that. And there was one called a Nationwide Talk and Text. Nationwide 450 talk and text. 450 minutes of talk or text and unlimited talk and 450 texts. And then it was unlimited data. So it was basically the legacy plan with a cellular plan attached to it. Okay, well, they're both cellular plans. Bottom line is, those plans are no longer existent. They haven't been existent for years. Why? Because, like I said, we'll go back to the earlier part of this video. Check a YouTube video out on your phone. Check an email. Surf a few websites. That's it, mofo. You start just binging on, and I promise you, you'll be like, why is my internet being so slow? What's going on? I have full bars. Do a speed test. And you'll see why, okay? You will see why. I called Verizon out on their bluff once. I had a fucking Verizon sales agent tell me the reason why you don't get no data at your new workplace is because of the plan I was on. I said, sir, no the fuck I'm not. First of all, I haven't used hardly any data off this phone, so I know I'm not getting throttled, right? And secondly, you're just full of shit. So how am I getting 3 to 4 bars, I told him, and getting not even 0.1 megabits of speed? So he's like, no, change your plan, and I promise you. I'm like, okay, I changed my plan to a higher plan because I had to use my phone at work. I want to be able to fucking like search for something, I want to use my phone. It's very annoying. Big ass windows. I figured because I'm in a government building, maybe that's why, And we changed the plan and it didn't work, right? Why didn't it work? You tell me. Why didn't it work? So I'm off of work for a month and a half. This just recently happened. So I'm at the house chilling now. I'm doing an online course for the Army, right? Doing the work. I go back to work. And by the way, I switched my plan back to the original plan because it didn't make a damn bit of difference. I went back to Start Unlimited, right? I get back to work. My phone's cruising. I'm getting 30, 40 down. In the parking lot where it didn't work hardly, barely. In the building. Fucking works great. What's going on, people? The only thing I could think of is one or two things. And I have some weird assumptions, guys. Okay, I wish I could really just hold my phone. All right. Do you see this? The black dog? Something wrong with him. Came home from work today, drooping his head. He just whimpered. I had to retake this video like 2 times because he's like, something wrong. Like I called the vet. He's probably gonna have to go in the morning. Okay, something wrong with him. He's been suffering with a lot of different things, and the poor dog. Anyway, so one of my theories of how I got more speed was in that process. Probably a lot of military. There's a lot of high-ranking officials that work in the building I work at. Probably got sick of it. Somebody probably hired a contractor. They probably put a tower or a cell somewhere where we can get cellular reception, right? Data, better phone calls, better texts, better throughput. Works great now. I don't know what the fuck happened. I did nothing different on my phone. There's only one other way that it could have changed. The iOS update. The iOS update. I did an iOS update on my phone. I fucking hate the new iOS update, by the way, because guess what? I told you I have the 11 Pro Max. Well, if you guys don't know, the iPhone 12 just came out. Every time a new phone comes out, your phone updates with what they got for the new phone, right? The only difference between my phone and the 12 is mine supposedly doesn't have 5G capability, but the 12 does. So I went on Verizon because I was like, man, I might have to get the fucking 12, and I hate to do it because this phone cost me a year ago $1,200, right? Paid it in full. The 12 is actually a few dollars cheaper. Now, I don't know if it's because the screens are a little bit smaller. I know they have different models. I was looking at the Pros or the Pluses, and my phone was more expensive than that one. I don't understand it. Now, here's what I really don't understand. Why the fuck did my phone come out last year and this one doesn't have 5G? Now it's acting like it's got 5G. So either my workplace got a tower nearby, or fucking when I did the update, it just said, hey, your phone's 5G now. What is this? I'm telling you guys, the cell phone, you got to be smarter than the cell phone companies. The major carriers are bastards. Bastards, because they are the major carriers. They can get away with it. I, on the other hand, don't let them get away with it. So my nationwide 450 plan, that's like a legacy plan that was grandfathered, is like what I'm telling you guys. You cannot use a SIM card mobile plan in a fucking Mofi. It has to be a hotspot plan. So I called Verizon. I said, listen, this is at my house in North Carolina where I was out in the sticks, guys. It was working and now it's not. What's going on? Like, because when I had it, it worked in a hot spot. It actually worked on a hot spot. Like a jetpack, like a MiFi. When I put in the Mofi, it worked, then didn't. I called Verizon. They said, oh, well, they cut it off because that's an unrecognized device. That's a third-party device. Now, they said, Verizon does recognize Mofi, but you can't be using your nationwide 450 plan with your Mofi. Why? Because it's a cell phone plan. And I said, yes, you will. Yes, you will let me use that plan. And I'll tell you why. I am an Army recruiter. I'm not anymore. I'm an Army recruiter. I'm in the sticks. I need my computer. I need my devices. My kids are in school. I need internet. This is the only viable way I can have internet. I know it works because it worked on the hotspot, I told them. Now, some of y'all with your plans now, they might not even work in a hotspot. Okay? Because like I've even taken my SIM out of my cell phone and popped it in the Mofi and they sent me that link. Oh, sorry. That email. Like you need to get a different plan if you want to use this for the Mofi, right? It really depends on who you talk to at Verizon, guys, the customer service agents. Try it through chat. You get a lot of those foreigners, guys. The foreigners are working the late shifts, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. You try to get on through the Verizon chat and you say, hey, listen, I had this plan. It was working. Now it's not. Can you make sure that my plan, my thing's active and working? And, you know, they might take the fucking IMEI down on your Mofi and say, yeah, sure, we got it going for you. You're good. Get somebody that wants to help you and tell them. I'm not telling you to give them a sob story, but yes, I am. Give them a sob story. Because if you don't, they don't give a shit what you're trying to do. They think that you're just trying to use their fucking cell towers to do whatever the fuck you want, which is true. But give them a reason. So the way I am is like a leader, right? You got to have a reason for what you're trying to do. Like, if you just say, oh, so I can play Black Ops, that ain't going to cut it, dude. You need to be a little bit more creative about when you're talking to these carriers and you want to use a cell plan, or maybe they yanked your plan that was working and now it's not. You say, listen, I got a baby mama. She's in a wheelchair. She can't leave the house. She's on oxygen, and all she can do is surf the web. That brings her great joy. And then maybe, just maybe, they might let you turn it on. I'm telling you guys. And by the way, that was made up, okay? Sorry if I offended somebody. That could be true for some of y'all. I apologize. But you know what I'm saying? I said, listen, I need this for work. It's my only way I can have internet out here. I said, I barely have a bar as it is. You guys suck out here as it is. I have a booster that I paid $1,400 fucking dollars for. And then I pay for a Mofi. I pay for all these antennas. And you're telling me I can't use this crap? I said, you guys are out of your minds. So turn that shit back on and let me use it. Because they first tried to say, oh, John, you can't use this for this device. I said, yes, I can. It worked on my hotspot and it'll work here. So one time I accidentally went into my plans under my Verizon app and fucking, no, I was on the phone and they're like, do you want to upgrade your plans? I said, sure. They accidentally took off my fucking grandfathered plan and gave me like a Go Unlimited plan. I was like, did I just fucking obliterate my grandfathered plan by upgrading? Oh shit. So here I go. I called Verizon back up. I said, listen, did you just take my plan off? Yeah, you did an upgrade. So we that's not an upgrade, yo. Put that shit back. I said, put that shit back on there. You could clearly see that on this date, I had Nationwide 450. I did this. I was not trying to change that account. Just my main primary cell phones, not the sub account. That's why we put our grandfathered plans and whatever you guys got going on in a sub account to kind of separate it from your main account, your main cell phones, so they don't conflict. You know what I'm saying? So like I pay $133 a month for fucking 5 lines with Verizon with Start Unlimited, right? That's fucking cheap, right? I pay for my mom. She doesn't have a cell phone. She has a cell phone now. You know, and so the fucking grandfather plan is $41. $41 as a primary source of internet that I was gaming and streaming and doing everything that all y'all people are doing. Maybe not as fast, but it was fast enough. And if I can function, I'm a happy son of a bitch. Okay? Just dial it back about 10 years. You know, it'll be about the same speed. So, anyway, long story short, now that I'm done ranting and raving, we totally got off topic what I was trying to say. Number 1, NAT types. Figure it the fuck out. Number 2, you cannot use, you can ask them. Like I said, you could beg them, but you can't, okay? You can't use a cellular SIM in the Mofi, like with Verizon anyway. It just won't work. AT&T. I don't remember if it's Verizon or AT&T, but one of the two has an iPad data plan that's unlimited. iPad, right? Because they figure, oh, fucking iPad, you're going to be on Wi-Fi most of the time anyway, but you can put it as a data plan if you want. One of them works, and it's like $20 a month or $40. It's like dirt cheap. Look into that. Buy a used fucking, get on the marketplace on Facebook. Buy a used cheap-ass old, make sure it's unlocked or make sure it's like carrier specific iPad and get the plan for it with the provider you want. Take that mofo out, pop it in the Mofi, see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? So this is coming from a lot of people, guys, on my stream, on my page, my channel, in the comments saying that, hey, you know, the iPad plan works. Verizon just a year ago had or maybe it was 2 years ago, had a prepaid plan that came out. Look for those. It was an unlimited prepaid plan. And it was a legacy plan where you could literally fucking use as much data. Then it was like $65 a month and they yanked it. It's kind of like trying to get the fucking PS5, guys. Like they'll put it out there for a little bit and then it's gone. It's gone. By the way, you guys remember how in my last video or video before I said I bought a PS5 on eBay? I canceled that shit. I asked for a refund. I don't have a PS5. I'm playing Black Ops on the PS4. Why? I'll eventually get the PS5. When it's all said and done, I paid out about $700 because they added $30-something in taxes, and you know it was $650. He sold it to me for like $700 for a fucking digital console. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'll wait. I'm the one that's supposed to be talking about saving money, but that was a way if you absolutely need to get one. Okay, I didn't say it was the best way. And the reason being is why I asked for my refund is my conscience was kicking into me because just a week ago, my sunroof decided to shit the bed in my truck. It's only got 80,000 miles on it and just decided to crap. And I did not realize that if your sunroof goes out, that is one of the most fucking expensive things to fix on your vehicle. Over $2,000 later. Thank you. No PlayStation for this guy. I'm just glad I don't get water on my head now. So, with that being said, one last thing I will leave you with. You don't have to go through Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile. You can go through third-party people that use those towers. The third-partiers act as a bridge between you and the carrier. Think of like Page Plus, for example, or OTR Mobile, or Trifecta, or all these Unlimitedville. All these people that will give you SIM plans, right? Some of them are really expensive, some not so expensive. They are the bridge between you and the carrier. They still use the towers that the carrier provides, but they are the bridge. Kind of like hiring a property manager for your property, because the property manager is the bridge between you and the tenant. So you don't got to fucking deal with your tenants, right? It's the same concept, guys. So I do, if you really want rural internet as a solution, pay the fucking $80 a month and get yourself one of these third parties. Go back about 10 videos or 12 on my channel, and there is an entire comments section under the video where I said, everybody, this video is made for you to comment on who you're using for your unlimited SIM carriers so y'all can do your fucking research and try to figure it out. Because I really don't need it now, guys. I didn't even talk to my tenants, man. Last I knew, he said he had 2 megabits down and it wasn't hardly working. I'm like, wow, when I left, there was like 40 megabits down, but okay. I told him to hook his router up and he says it's working much better. And it's been months. That's the last I spoke to him. If he's still got internet, I'm fucking happy for him. If I'm paying $41 a month for no fucking reason, I'm going to be pissed. But anyway, guys, I'm here for you. I don't hate y'all. I love you. I just like to cuss because I feel like I'm cool. Yeah, shoot me your thoughts, questions. I probably won't make a video on just one question, but if I start getting an accumulation of them, I'll try to throw them all in together. Don't ask me about what fucking antennas to use. I already told you all day, parabolic grid's the best. If you're broke ass, look at my other videos. There's other antennas you can try, okay? That's about it, guys. Let me enjoy my fucking Friday. I got to play some Black Ops. I'm like level 55. I'm about to prestige. Yes, I'm a full-time Army guy. I'm a bodybuilder. I lift weights. I spend time with the family, and I still play Call of Duty, and I have a college degree. So tell me it can't be done. Tell me you can't have a life. Yes, you can have a life. Work before pleasure, guys. Work before pleasure, man. I'll put up videos on Facebook. Earn your pancakes as I'm doing like fucking 350-pound squats. Earn them. Why do you think I got my college degree? I wanted to have a fucking reason to play Call of Duty. My conscience was going to eat at me if I just was like fucking being a fat ass sitting on the couch. Yeah. I should really do something productive with my life. Nah, fuck it. No, I should get the college degree done. Now it's back to yeah. But then now I'm thinking like of a higher level. Maybe I should get my master's. Fuck. Like, it's just a vicious cycle of life, guys. What can you do? But I hope y'all are being safe. COVID's on the rise. We're all going to fucking get it. We're not all going to die. Just be precautious. Take care of yourself. And guys, hey, if you have internet from me or anything, shoot me your little story. Shoot it down in the comments. Let people see that they know that I'm the real fucking deal. I know this is the most boring video ever. I'm always playing with my nose and doing weird things with my eyes. And I always have the worst camera angles because I don't give a shit. I don't. I'm here for you. I put out the information. That's what people want. They want information. I'm sorry I go on tangents a little bit. I like to talk. I miss y'all. Okay? So have a great weekend. Love y'all. Shoot me some comments. Shoot me some feedback. If you have something you want to see a video on, not necessarily the Mofi, I can talk on things all day long. Hit me up.